And watch it, and here with another sort of deck building exercise. Recently inspired by a good friend of mine, and potentially not just 100% decided yet, but I might put together a Stardust deck, but whether what goes with it I'm not entirely sure yet. So definitely Synchron, probably junk as well a little bit. Not entirely sure at this point in time, so just thought I'd do this little video and build a deck with you guys, and I'll probably post it up and then you guys can see if it's a decent build or not. But there's obviously some cards that are going to be a definite in here. There's others that are going to be massive question marks. I've never built this deck before, never played it before, so it's going to be interesting. I've got some of the cards I sort of got out of my collection. What I've got available, I've got my very old playset of Junk Synchron that I used to play in my Warrior deck back in the day. I've managed to pull up some Doppel Warriors. I think those will be going in, so I've got a couple of those. I've actually got a couple of Assault Synchrons as well from, I must have pulled them out of the packs, I can't remember which set it was from. I've got a couple of the extra deck monsters as well, so you know we should be able to put something together, and it's just a case of whether I actually want to build it in real life or not. So I searched Stardust so far, of course. So Dragon Assault mode, the Assault is a question mark, but I'm not sure I want to do it. The Malefic Stardust Dragon, so it cannot be an awesome set. By banishing Stardust Dragon from your extra deck, there can only be one Malefic monster on the field. Face up field spell cards. I'm not sure. I'm too fussed about field spells. But this will be in there as a 3. That's a pretty much not a no-brainer. And Stardust Trail. If a monster you control is tributed, you can special summon this card from your hand or graveyard, or banish it to the field. A Warrior Synchron or Stardust Synchro monster is synchro summoned using this card's material. You can special summon a token. Okay, well, we don't mind token generate, so let's put that in. It's quite a good looking card by the look of it. Satellite Synchron is not one I'm familiar with. If a monster is special summoned from the graveyard, special summon this card from your hand, and if you synchro some synchro monster with Warrior Synchron or Stardust, the original name on the field or graveyard, you can make this card's level become 4 until the end of the turn. Maybe Junk Mail looks like it's OCG one anyway. Zaralong, there's so many of them. Stardust Phantom. I'm not putting cards in here I don't like the look of anyway, so Stardust Worm. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, you control a level 8 highest dragon at synchro monster. You can special summon this card, but banish it to leave the field. Right. Stardustin. Cannot be normal summon a set, must be special summon from your hand by summoning any number of Dustin. No, it is actually a Dustin card, that. Right, and obviously there's a fair amount of extra deck monsters, none of which I'm very familiar with. They all seem to look exactly the same to me. Cypher Dragon 4000 requires a synchro monster, a tuner synchro monster, and 2 or more non-tuner synchro monsters. So that's 3 synchro monsters to summon. Okay, doesn't sound like it's going to happen very often, but I'll put a 1 in for now. Shooting Majestic Star Dragon. Right, so this is Majestic. So we'll come back to Majestic in a minute. We'll pop that in for now. And then Majestic Star Dragon. Okay, so hang on. Majestic Dragon and 1 non-tuner monster, including a Dragon Synchro monster. And then Majestic Dragon plus Stardust Dragon. Okay, we'll think about that one. Shooting Star Dragon. Yeah, that'll be in there, I'm sure. Stardust Warrior. Maybe. Stardust Chronicle Spark Dragon. I've definitely got one of those. In fact, I've got it here somewhere. There it is, yeah. Satellite Warrior. If this card is synchro summoned, you can tag cards on the field. Your opponent controls up to the number of synchro monsters in your graveyard and destroy them if you do. Yeah, okay, we'll give that a go. Axel Synchro Stardust Dragon. Yeah, we'll be having one of those, I'm sure. Obviously Stardust Dragon. Oh, I'm not sure which artwork yet. I've actually sold my Ghost Rare Stardust Dragon, thinking I was never going to build Stardust Dragon, but obviously here we are. Stardust Spark Dragon, Stardust Assault Warrior, Stardust Charge Warrior. We're already up to 12 before I even start. Stardust Elimination. Send one Stardust monster from your deck to the graveyard. Or if you control Stardust Dragon or a Synchro monster that mentions it, you can special summon it instead. Okay, we'll look at that. Majestic Absorption. Target one Stardust Dragon or one Synchro monster that mentions it. Equip one face-up monster your opponent controls to that target. You can attack directly if that's turn. This time, each time it destroys an opponent's monster from battle, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the destroyed monster's original attack. So that's nothing to do with Majestic as such. I'll chuck one of those in for now. Stardust Shimmer. Select one Dragon Synchro monster in the graveyard, move it from play. Other monsters in your graveyard whose turn. No. Final Cross. During your turn, if a Synchro monster was sent to the graveyard this turn, target one Synchro monster you control and make it a second attack. Also, then monster with warrior segment. Yeah, well, that looks appropriate. This one, awesome artwork, but I'm not sure what level 1 dragon monster I'm going to be able to do, so maybe we'll just put one of those in. Synchro Chase I've heard of. I've got a Stardust Mirage, which we'll probably just put one in for now. Shooting Star, I don't think this is a card that's normally played, but I actually really like the effect. Starlight Road I'm going to put on. Right, so that's it for Stardust. So let's go Synchron now. Wheel Synchron we want. Road Synchron. This is the trouble with having too many tuners. That's a tuner, that's a non-tuner. We've already got that one. We want Junk Synchron. Revolution Synchron seems to be a one-off. Noble Knight Spearholder. If this card knows special summon, you can target one level 8 or lower monster you control. His name becomes. There's the Satellite Synchron. Assault Synchron we want. Maybe 2 of those. Jump Converter seems to be a popular one. Let's go for 3 of in a minute. Synchron Carrier, I've seen that before. Synchron Exploder. Jet Synchron. That's some of the junk stuff. Junk Destroyer. Junk Warrior. That's the newer artwork one. Worry about that later. Junk Speeder. Axel Synchron. Formula Synchron. Oh, tuning. Oh yeah, I want the new artwork for tuning. Final Cross we've got. Synchro Chase we've got. Have we not? Yeah, we have. Oh yeah, a couple of those. That's the Searcher, isn't it? That's that. But I'm really concerned about tuners. Because that's a tuner, that's a tuner, that's a tuner, that's a tuner. These aren't tuners, I suppose why we've got 3 of, and that's these 2 are the only. Oh no, those 2 aren't tuners either. I'm not sure about those though. Okay, and then What else did we have in my... Oh, Majestic. Let's go for Majestic and see what that comes up with. Majestic Dragon, there it is. So let's put one of those in. Shooting Majestic Star Dragon. Yeah, I've already put that in anyway. I've got Majestic Red Dragon as well. Majestic... Oh, right, no, yeah, I'm not playing that one. We've got that. Excuse me. Alright, so it's a very small Majestic thing, but... God, it's another tuner again. Majestic Dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so that's 18 monsters at the minute. Okay. Should we go... we've got all the junk stuff, I assume. Yeah, let's go Synchro as opposed to Synchron. Sorry, picked up a bit of a cough over the weekend. Synchro would bring all sorts of stuff up there, wouldn't it? There's that other one. Oh yes, Overtake it is. I think that's a 3 of. I need some back row removal, so I'll tell you what, I could go with Cosmic Cyclone on this one. I know that's Cyclone, I didn't mean that one. Galaxy Cyclone, that's what it is. Galaxy. This one never sees play, but I like to run them differently. And put that in there. We'll go for a Monster Reborn on this one as well, I think. Oh yeah, that one I'll play in my Yang Zing deck as well. I really like that card actually. Synchro Zone. Nope, that's not typing anywhere. Synchro. Is that? Why is it still? There it is. Oh, and there's one other card that I sort of thought about because I want to run. There it is. Crimson Dragon, that's right, so which means it's not all going to fit on, so there's Crimson Dragon. This is going to need some work, this extra deck. Alright, so let's think, got those. Oh, I've got the Doppel Warriors in. Ah, of course, that's where, because that's a non-tuner as well. We're up to 44 already though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is 20 monsters. There's a lot of tuners in there. Oh yeah, I'm just looking on there because I started putting some cards together on Neuron as well, just to start sort of building the deck, and I thought Synchro World might be a cool addition. Duelist Genesis. Well, we'll put it in Duelist Genesis. There it is. Sort that again. So up to 46. We're probably going to have to bring this down a little bit somehow. I like the monster lineup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 non-tuners. Okay. See, I want to write librarian as well, which is going to take up another slot. Oh, and I'll tell you what I wanted to run. I found this one in my collection. I thought this might be quite suitable for this deck. So this is Q-Belt the Blade Dragon, which is out of the latest 10. Let's get rid of Stardust Spark. I'm not too fussed about that one. I want to run some junk cards. Get rid of Stardust Warrior. I'm not too sure about that one. Shooting Star Dragon, Majestic Star Dragon. Do I need the Majestic stuff? It's another tuner. I can get rid of. Let's get rid of Majestic Dragon and Majestic Absorption. And then we'll get rid of Shooting Star Majestic Dragon and Majestic Star Dragon. There we go. So that moves that into that, into there, into there, into there. Sort. So we've got level 2 tuner, level 5 tuner, level 5 ordinary, level 5 ordinary, level 5 ordinary again. 6, 6, 7, 8, 8. Oh bloody hell, what level's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As is that, as is that. And then these two are the big ones. So that's quite a good level of spread of levels. Quite like that extra deck actually. And then, so main deck is probably not a million miles away from this. I just think we're a little bit light on regular monsters. But I've got some classic cards in there that I probably don't need. But, you know, these two, as far as I can make out, don't really see play an awful lot. That adds a Synchro spell, which is Synchro Overtake, Synchro World, Synchro Chase. Is it spell or trap? Yeah, it is. So it can get Synchro Zone as well. So I quite like that. Flying across, I like the artwork on. You know, I'm probably going to go with that, guys. It's let me know what you think of that particular build. Like I say, my only worry on this is a little bit overkill on tuners, but maybe you can tell me different. Maybe that's the way it's done. Yeah, I think we'll stick with that for now. And like I say, let me know where I've gone wrong. Thanks again. And if I decide to build it, I'll let you know as soon as I've got all the cards collected. I'll speak to you next time. Cheers. Bye.